Yep. How is it going with you? Okay. What's up, y'all? Number 4, and the world, and the Ten of Wands. Do y'all feel it? Number 7. Are y'all feeling that? Do y'all feel this shift? This is the final 12-12 portal in a new numerological cycle. So this is extreme to the max degree completion energy. The Hermit. So what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Let's see. What is this? What is going on here, Spirit? What is life? What is life? I think that's a valid question. What is life these days? King of Wands. So, this King of Wands, he is wearing his perfect attire that perfectly suits him, and he's got this long, long cape. Kind of looks like it's leopard skin. Kind of like this one right here. But we're just gonna leave it down there. I don't want to wear it. So, this King of Wands is me right now. With the number 1 coming out. And the Wheel of Fortune, which I've been channeling this entire week. We have the Hermit, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. What's happening as I just flipped the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, prior to the King of Wands, prior to the Hermit? What's happening? The cycle that we're closing out from started off. This was 9 years ago. This was, what was 9 years ago? 2016. 2016. In 2016, a big shift happened. I feel like a big reversal. What seemed like a big reversal of fortune. It felt like a big reversal of fortune. It felt like what you had going on, what you had going down, what you had grooving, what you had flowing, it like got reversed, and you were like, what the fuck? You're like, what is going on here? And that turned you into a philosopher. That turned you within. Suddenly, everything in your surroundings didn't resonate with you anymore. And you fought this. You knew it. You knew it deep down. You're like, what is this life? You knew that everything had changed. And you were like, nah, this can't be. This can't be true. There's no way. And you kept trying to validate what you used to know out of verification, but really, something was growing inside of you, and this was God. God put you on this course. This was like a train that went right to your house. Angels picked you up from your bed while you were asleep. You woke up and you were on this train. You didn't have a choice because you signed up for it. You signed up for it a long time ago. This is infinite intelligence put you on this course. Infinite intelligence. The intelligence that can see your future. So, no, our human body couldn't comprehend it. Our human body was shocked. But it put you on a train to a school, kind of like Harry Potter. Put you on a train to school. Suddenly, the school in front of you, this matrix in front of you, this game that we're playing, was no longer the school. You got transported to a new school. This is heaven. You got brought to heaven. You got brought to God. And what is God? God is self. God is I am. So that's what you got brought to. You got brought to yourself. Now, prior to this 2016 shift, everything was running smoothly. You didn't contemplate your existence. You didn't contemplate. Maybe you did, but you didn't stress about it. You didn't contemplate because there was no need to. You were just in the flow. You were winning. You were growing. You were loved. Then this big shift happened. You got put right back to the beginning. Suddenly everything around you became a lesson. Not just the homework or your job. Your job was no longer teaching you the way it used to. You were learning to be Neo. You were learning to be beyond. Nine years later, here we are. You made it. And you're the hermit. The hermit. Now you trust yourself. Now you don't rely on your action to portray you. You no longer rely on your action to portray you. What you are is what you are. The Knight of Swords. Now you get infinite new beginnings. Now you get to water the plants that you want in your home. Queen of Wands. If you haven't noticed, this is a twin flame reading. And this is happening to whoever this is for, and their twin flame. King of Pentacles. It's time to be a writer. It's time to go back to poetry. I feel like that in specific as the Fool. It's time, and you could take it as you might. Maybe you fucking hate poetry. Maybe this is not about poetry, but I feel this is specifically about poetry. That is a gift. It is a beautiful art form that Spirit is really recommending you to go down, really recommending you to work that muscle for your sake, for your own amusement, for your own amusement. Yeah. It's going to be your best friend, poetry. And it may be difficult right now because it has been difficult to enter a flow state. But I feel like that is what you have been working on the past 9 years. Your poetry. That is what you began 9 years ago. And you have completed your school. You've completed your introduction to this relationship, your honeymoon. You've completed the honeymoon. It's like when you get a dog. It feels weird. It feels weird for the first couple of years. It's like, I want to be your best friend. I want to be someone you can rely on. I want to be family. But it's also a whole other soul. It's also a whole other soul with different objectives, you know. So it feels strange when you first get the dog. But then a couple years goes by. And it still kind of feels weird. It's still pretty weird. But eventually you're like, yeah, that's my fucking dog. I feel like that happens within the first couple of years. It's like, I'm really not sure. I still don't really know what you are, but you are mine. You are my dog. And I know you feel the same way about me. But it always feels weird. It always feels weird. That's the fun of it. Maybe the weirder the better. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I prefer to have a dog that I can never really get used to. Yeah. The weirder the better. Okay. Well, whatever happens now, I don't know. But that is the update. And I love you. God bless you.